Today, I'm going to tell you what that is. I'm going to tell you what the benefits of the Ultimate Coaching Program is. I'm going to tell you the critical points, the mistakes, and finally, the setup. Okay, so that's what we're talking about today. Benefits. And this coaching program, well, first of all, the first benefit of the Ultimate Coaching Program, and I think you guys are going to like this. Thank you for the LOLs. I'm glad somebody thinks I'm funny besides me. Some jokes are just for me, okay? So this is the best part. This is the best part of the Ultimate. At the end, I will give you the setup, what it looks like, okay? And yes, even your coaching program and your transformation can be set up in the Ultimate Coaching Program, okay? So you should listen, but this is the best. Always filling, okay? Doors are always open, okay? That doesn't mean like the strategy for getting people in there. It doesn't have to be a little like strategic, but the doors are always open on this coaching program, which means this is going to allow you to get out of the launch cycle. You always got to have your doors open to be enrolling people, which means you can't do a cohort model. You're going to want to go to evergreen. I hear you already. Lindsey, how do I do that? I'm going to get you it at the end. After I tell you why, okay? Always filling. More time. The Ultimate Coaching Program, okay, can service up to 50 people, 50 people effectively with about 1 hour a week in a coaching call. Of course, you have some other support around Facebook group or how you and your team choose to give support during the week, because it is important not to leave people high and dry there. But you can manage 50 people with 1 hour a week. You want 50 more people, you add another hour, okay? This thing will give you more time the way you set it up, because you can then service 50 people in an hour a week. In my language, we call that leverage. All right, so 1 hour a week. Then we got more money. When you set up your coaching program right and you price it correctly, okay, you can definitely make more money group coaching than one-on-one, because one-on-one, you're going to hit a max ceiling on what you can actually make. You've got to be able to service more people with 1 hour of your time. That equals more money, honey, okay? Next up, more freedom. More freedom. Hey, everybody, what's up? So, more freedom. Why? Why does group coaching give you more freedom? I'll tell you why. Because, let me put it this way. I put my kids through Montessori school. Do I have any fellow Montessori people in here? Okay, Montessori for the win. One of the big ways Montessori teaches children to learn, which is really what we're doing in coaching, is facilitating high quality learning, is they combine basically they have first, second, and third grade all in one class. And so the older kids end up helping the middle kids, and the lower kids end up learning what leadership skills are, and everyone's helping everyone, and the teacher doesn't have to be involved in every little piece of learning. And so when you utilize the Montessori model, your older members, okay, your more seasoned members will want to step forward and help the members who are just joining. And there's a lot of magic that can happen in a group that way. So when you combine people and you get these other teachers helping you, you get more freedom, okay? Ta-da! And then finally, more impact. So how does a group coaching program offer one more impact? Well, first of all, we've already talked about how does the Ultimate Coaching Program give one more impact. Let me tell you why, okay? Let me put it this way. All of my one-on-one clients, those 7-figure coaches that I mentor on how to get to the next level and scale, we do on one-on-one, okay? And when they come to me one-on-one, we spend a lot of one-on-one time together, but I will always require, okay? I literally had a woman be like, I want your one-on-one coaching, but I do not want any group coaching. I said, you cannot be my one-on-one client unless you also join my group coaching program. She thought she just needed that one-on-one. And I was like, we don't have the same value system. I can't help you if you don't find value in a group. Because when you set up your container the correct way, which means that Zoom room where people gather, okay, there is a lot that can happen there. First of all, people are motivated by surrounding themselves with other people achieving the same goals. And there is momentum and energy and power in a group. You get swept up as people are achieving things, okay? Like you get swept up in that energy. So yeah, I need all my one-on-one clients swept up in some winner energy. You know what I mean? And then number two, you have this thing going down called collective expertise, collective expertise. And basically, because we're all experts and world changers and transformational coaches, our joint information kind of like collects together. And when people show up to those meetings, even if they don't ask a question, when facilitated correctly, everyone gets an answer. And that's just how it's done. Does that make sense? Okay. So your benefits, it's always filling. More time, more money, more freedom, and more impact. What else does a coach want from the ultimate coaching program? All right, what's next? This is where people screw up when it comes to, and when I screw up, I mean, this is where you're going to get into a lot of trouble, where you're going to start overextending your time, and you're going to be on your way to burnout, and you're going to start having less than positive feelings about servicing those individuals in your group coaching program. You want to set up your business to where like you love your group coaching program and everything you do within there, assisting the people, is a true pleasure. Okay? Important. So these three things are why that, like, where you're going to kind of screw up. Here we go. Critical points. Here's your critical points for the ultimate coaching program. Here we go. Number one, you know it was coming. It's everybody's favorite. Pricing. No, when you don't charge enough, you will overextend yourself. Your clients will not get good enough results. You will not be able to maintain revenue, enough revenue and cash flow in your company to get you to the next level. So pricing. Super important, typically too low. And honestly, when you price yourself too low, you are 100% affecting your client's transformation. When it doesn't hurt just a little for them, okay, they don't have a reason to get up in the morning. Just saying, okay? Price. Next up, continuity program. Continuity program. Continuity program, that means when people join your coaching program, maybe it's a 3-month program, that you have something on the back end to hold them instead of saying, thanks for the transformation, see ya, and they're out the door. This is a problem for a couple of reasons. First of all, I help sell coaching programs for those selling transformational programs. Transformation. It takes more than 3 months. Typically, this stuff is learned. Typically, this stuff comes in layered onions. Typically, you need to be working on this, and it's a habit you have to form. So helping people for 3 months and not giving them, hey, Zion, not giving them an option to be cuddled in your ever-loving coaching arms on the back end, that does a disservice to them. That's number one. But number two, as a coach, we spend a great deal, what time is it? We spend a great deal of time on this show talking about how to get more customers. And so when you don't have a continuity program on the back end of that, you welcome in customers that you work and you toil and you beg and you really, really work for. Every customer is a golden jewel. You guys know what I mean. And so you work for it, and then just to send it out the door when there is so much more value and value exchange you can make with your customer. Okay? Gotta do it. You gotta do it. Next up, community. If you are not fostering community in your coaching program, people come for the content, but they stay for the community. So people will come to your coaching program to learn how to lose weight with my diet mentality, okay? But they're going to stay, right? There's like 10 modules on that, but they stay because they've made friends. They find a connection with you. They like the container. They like the upward momentum. And your community can definitely help you with that. Community, which looks like accountability groups or get to know you sessions or highlighting wins so that people get to recognize people as people instead of just like, I don't know, not people. All right, critical points. Ta-da! What's up next? Let's go with mistakes. When you set up an evergreen group coaching program, here are the most famous mistakes. Ready? So if you're making these mistakes, again, you are on your way to burnout, or you're losing money on profitability, or you got some holes in the old coaching program boat. You know what I mean? Here we go. Let's plug some holes. Over, deliver. Yeah, it's a group coaching program. I give you 25 one-on-ones, and you can call me anytime, and I'm going to over-deliver, and oh my gosh, I need to answer every tag, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? I want to make sure you get transformation. I've been here. I am the queen of over-delivering, okay? You're welcome. It's a problem because when you over-deliver, you lower your value, so your self-value falls, and that always sucks because that doesn't help you show up in the biggest way possible. Hello. And you'll burn out. It's not even necessary. Okay. And your time and energy and effort are better served not over-delivering when it's not needed. Over-delivering means you're over-delivering, in case you didn't know. Did I add some clarity with me restating it as over-delivering? Okay. Next up, facilitation. If you are unaware on how to facilitate 50 people in a Zoom room and what that looks like and what kind of comments and how to keep all 50 coaching students actively involved and knowing what questions are being answered and asked and how it applies to them, okay, then you're going to lose them. And then you're going to have an endless line of people asking you very specific questions that you keep repeating yourself, okay? So you want to learn some valuable facilitation skills in order to make every single person, even if 50 of them show up to your group coaching session, feel seen, valued, and answered. Yeah, facilitation skills, they're no joke. They are super important. Next up, container, energy. So I set up my containers and content that converts very specifically, okay? That everybody who shows up to a coaching call, even if they don't ask a question, they will receive an answer that they may or may not have even known they were looking for. That is my intent, okay? I am not shy sharing that with my team. I am not shy sharing that with every single person who joins my coaching program because I know how intent works. If we're all thinking, let's go into this container and let's get some questions answered and let's have some awareness around how to make our businesses grow, then when you go in with intent plus unity, I mean, it's no joke on how powerful a group coaching call can be, okay? Intent and unity. Next up, success path. This has to do with your methodology. If the people coming into your group coaching program don't understand where they fit in the grand scheme of things, okay? If they can't say, okay, well, I'm past step 1 and this is what it looks like on step 2 and kind of the things I need to do in order to even get to step 3, okay? A literal success path so they can see where they are in relation to the big goal. This can be graphical. This can be like Kajabi modularized, but you need to understand success path. One day on our Thursday show together, I will go over what a success path means. But this says I'm a person with a plan. I've got a plan, and people just want to be with. If you have people freaking out, telling you you're coaching, you need more one-on-one time. Okay, I need more one-on-one time with the coach there, Lindsey. You can solve that problem with a very clearly defined success path, because typically what they need you for is asking, what is the next step? What is my next step? Okay. So let's go up the setup. So I'm going to put this up here again. Here is what the ultimate coaching program consists of. I feel like a game show host today. Do you guys mind? The ultimate coaching program. Here we go. First of all, you need some sort of kickoff. Some sort of like when they go, you need to read like this, depending on where you're at, you can do this on a video. I offer a one-on-one strategy session that I call a quick path to cash call. Listen, when you come into my coaching program, you and me, we get on the call for 50 minutes and we come up with a direct plan on how you're going to get an ROI on this $4,500 that you've spent invested in this coaching program. And we're going to say, how can you get an ROI on that in the next couple of weeks? Like this, boom, boom, boom. I'm like a surgeon. I see this stuff. It's painted out in front of me exactly how to do that. So that's what I offer, because I find that, that little ROI just keeps nagging at people. And if I can get that out of the way, we can, here's your investment back. Now can we get to some real work? Okay. That's how I handle it. One-on-one call. But basically is what happens is they've now parted with their money and they're having buyer's remorse and they're doubting themselves and their ego's like, why did you go and do that? We were safe without this coach. Okay. And your ego's like, I've kept you safe. Why are you cheating on me right now? Okay. And so you have to give them a place. You have to give them a place to get reinvigorated and remind their ego that he needs to take a seat and that magic and transformation is about to go down. Okay. So some sort of kickoff, like you made the right decision. David, just need a subject to coach on. David, everyone has a subject to coach on. I'll leave it at that. That's another Thursday meeting. So keep watching, David, and then we'll find your subject. So kickoff or a one-on-one. Next up, you need modules for your methodology. So you have your methodology laid out. Make sure those are pre-recorded modules so that people can go through them as it's time. Okay, as they're on that part of the success path, they're going through your modules. Got it? Next up, accountability. In transformational coaching programs, you got to have accountability piece because we're all trying to change habits of some kind. And so you got to have an accountability. I can do another group session on what that could possibly look like. But if you're, like my group, the people that I'm attracted to, or the people that are attracted to me, these are just like go-getters, they're going to take action. And even those people that you don't think need the accountability thing, we all need it. So integrate that into your group coaching program. 1X Coaching Live. We include a once a week coaching program. We talked a once a week coaching call on Zoom, 1 hour. When facilitated correctly, you can get yourself up to 50 people per hour on something like this. Okay? So you're showing up once a week for a coaching call. Next up, specialty. So for me, then you're gonna have specialty calls. So if you're like, like if you need a copywriter, or for me, so like we might have a specialty call around ads. People who need to run ads to grow their coaching business, they have a specialty call on Thursday. That's like for people who are ready for ads. It's special. Not the whole group needs to go over there. Or maybe you have like a money mindset call, right? For those, because like, in my business, when people are trying to get to the 6 and 7 beyond figure mark in their group coaching programs, like the money beliefs are holding them back. And so you have to have a specialist to go in and operate on that kind of thing. You know what I mean? But it's not for everyone. It's just at these key points in your program where people need little help. Now, those specialty calls can be facilitated by anyone on your team. Okay? Or you can go find experts that would be happy and qualified and amazing to help facilitate these coaching calls. So there you have it. This is how you service 50 people in a transformational coaching program, okay? In about an hour a week. Yes, you're offering some other support there, but 1 hour live a week, just like this. It's powerful, it's potent, it's evergreen, and most importantly, it offers you more time, more money, more freedom, and more impact. Straight up the ultimate coaching program for those, I'll leave it with this. For those who have been following me for long, it's the perfect addition to the Millionaire Maker Coaching Funnel.